The mirror was not supposed to say that, but it did. Amina stood frozen in front of her bedroom mirror, one hand still holding the hanger of the outfit she had just pulled from her closet. Tonight was her cousin's iftar gathering. The house would be full. Relatives, laughter, cameras, compliments. She had imagined this moment many times, but the reflection staring back at her now didn't look like the version of herself she had imagined. Her skin looked dull, her eyes were tired, and beneath them, dark circles had quietly settled like shadows. Amina leaned closer to the mirror. For a few seconds, she just stared, then she whispered softly to herself, "What happened to my face?" Ramadan was supposed to bring Noor, that gentle glow people talked about, the glow that made faces look peaceful and alive. But her face looked like the opposite of that, exhausted. She quickly grabbed a little concealer from her desk. A touch under the eyes, a bit of lip balm. She tried to smile, but even she could tell. Makeup could hide color. It couldn't hide fatigue. By the time Amina reached her grandmother's house, the entire place was glowing with life. The living room lights were warm. The dining table was already filling with plates of samosas, dates, fruit chaat, and kebabs. Her cousins were already there. Sarah, Mariam, Huda. They were laughing near the window, taking pictures together. Amina waved as she entered, but as she got closer, she couldn't help noticing something. Their faces looked fresh, radiant. Their skin looked bright, their eyes lively. It was the kind of glow people always talked about during Ramadan. Sarah turned and smiled. "Amina," finally, they hugged.
Your eyes look so tired, sweetie. Are you okay? We're here for you.
Of course. Why? Sarah hesitated. "I don't know. You just look tired." Mariam gently added, "Yeah, your dark circles look deeper than usual." The words were not meant to hurt, but they landed like stones. Amina laughed it off. "I've just been busy with college stuff." But inside, something sank. For the rest of the evening, she felt strangely quiet. While everyone laughed and took photos, Amina kept wondering the same thing. If Ramadan brings light to people's faces, why didn't it bring any to hers? That night, long after she returned home, Amina lay awake in her bed. Her phone glowed softly in the dark. She scrolled through social media. Ramadan routines, Ramadan glow-up videos, perfect iftar, tables, perfect prayer corners, perfect skin. One influencer said confidently,
Achieve your Ramadan glow this year with these simple tips. Why do I never have that glow?
She locked the phone and placed it beside her pillow. Her room fell silent again, and in that silence, the truth slowly appeared. Her Ramadan had been chaotic. She woke up at 3:30 for suhoor. After Fajr, she stayed awake helping her mother in the kitchen. Then came online college classes, assignments, messages, group projects. During the day, she barely rested. Then evening came, cooking, preparing iftar, tarawih, prayers. And after that, scrolling, videos, messages. Before she knew it, it was 2 a.m. Then the cycle repeated. Every night, every day. Sleep, maybe 3 hours. Water, barely enough. Skincare, non-existent. Suddenly something clicked in her mind. Maybe the problem wasn't Ramadan. Maybe the problem was how she was treating herself during Ramadan. The next afternoon, while watching YouTube during a study break, a video recommendation appeared. The title caught her attention. A Muslim doctor explains Ramadan fatigue. Curious, Amina clicked. The woman in the video spoke calmly. Many people think Ramadan glow comes automatically from fasting. She smiled gently, but Islam teaches balance. Then she quoted a famous saying of the Prophet, "Your body has a right over you." Amina sat up slightly. The woman continued, "If you neglect sleep, hydration, nutrition, and mental peace, your body will show the consequences, and the face is often the first place it appears." Amina paused the video. For the first time that entire Ramadan, she asked herself a difficult question. Am I being unfair to my own body? Ramadan was meant to build discipline, not exhaustion, not neglect. Discipline meant balance. Balance between worship, health, and peace. And in that moment, Amina made a small but powerful decision. Before Eid, she was going to change something, not to impress people, not for photos, but to finally take care of the body Allah had entrusted to her. Amina opened the Notes app on her phone. She typed a simple title, My Eid Glow Reset. Underneath, she wrote 5 things: proper sleep, drink more water, simple skincare, healthy iftar choices, dhikr, and mental peace. She stared at the list, then smiled. Let's see what happens. After Tarawih that night, her cousins were chatting in the living room, but Amina quietly slipped into her room. Her mother called from the hallway. "You're sleeping already?" Amina laughed softly. "Yes, Amma, I need it." Usually she would stay up scrolling until 2 a.m. But tonight she placed her phone on silent, turned off the light, and closed her eyes. For the first time in weeks, she slept deeply, 6 full hours. When she woke up for suhoor, something felt different. She walked to the mirror. No dramatic transformation, but something subtle had changed. The puffiness around her eyes had softened. Her face looked calmer. Amina raised her eyebrows in surprise. Wait, sleep actually works? She laughed at herself. Maybe the simplest beauty secret had been the one she ignored the most. The next thing she noticed was something obvious. She barely drank water. Between iftar and suhoor, she would only drink 2 or 3 glasses. No wonder her lips felt dry and her skin looked tired. So she created a small rule. From iftar to suhoor, 8 glasses of water. To help herself remember, she even set reminders on her phone. Every 40 minutes, a gentle alarm would ring. Each time, she drank a little. At first it felt silly, but by the next day, something changed. Her lips were less dry. Her skin didn't feel as tight. Hydration was doing its quiet work. During wudu that afternoon, Amina paused. Cold water ran across her face. She closed her eyes for a moment and whispered softly, "Ya Allah, the way you created my soul beautifully, bring light to my face too." It wasn't a glamorous moment. No cameras, no dramatic scene, just a small, sincere dua, but something inside her heart felt lighter. Afterward, because peace is one of the most underrated beauty secrets in the world. Over the next few days, Amina added small habits. Nothing complicated, just gentle care. She changed her pillowcase after realizing how much oil and bacteria could collect. There, she made a simple face mask with multani midi, turmeric, and rose water. When she looked in the mirror with the mask on, she laughed. If my cousins saw me now, they'd definitely tease me. But it felt good, because for the first time, in weeks, she was doing something for herself. She also started placing cucumber slices over her eyes for 10 minutes. Then gently massaged a drop of almond oil under her eyes. Slow, circular movements. 3 days later, she noticed the difference. The tired heaviness beneath her eyes was fading. One evening, the table was filled with the usual fried snacks, samosas, pakoras, sweet drinks. Normally, Amina would fill her plate with them, but today she tried something different. She started with dates, watermelon, and water. Her mother raised an eyebrow. "That's all?" Amina grinned. "My Eid glow project." Her mother laughed, but secretly looked proud, because sometimes the most powerful changes begin with the smallest choices. But the most important change was invisible. Amina stopped rushing everything. Her Quran reading slowed down. Instead of racing through pages, she began understanding the meanings. Her dhikr became calmer. Her stress began to melt away, because stress, more than anything else, drains the life from a face. Peace brings it back. 2 days before Eid, Amina stood in front of the mirror again. She studied her reflection. Her skin looked clearer. The dark circles had softened, but the biggest difference wasn't her skin, it was her expression. The girl in the mirror looked calmer. Eid morning. The house buzzed with excitement. New clothes, sweet vermicelli in the kitchen, family arriving. Amina dressed in a soft pastel outfit, light makeup, but she didn't need much. As she walked into the living room,
MashaAllah, Amina, you are absolutely glowing today. Oh, thank you. You look wonderful too.
and for the first time that Ramadan, she saw it. Not perfection, not a dramatic change, but something real, a calm, a softness, a quiet glow. And in that moment, she understood. Ramadan's light doesn't come from fasting alone. It comes when the body, heart, and soul are cared for together. When the heart finds peace, the face reflects it. So if your face feels tired during Ramadan, don't blame the fasting. Check your balance. Sleep enough. Drink water. Eat with care. Protect your peace. And remember, taking care of your body is not vanity, it's responsibility. Because your body has rights over you. And when you respect those rights, the glow will follow naturally.